Hey, what's up? If you're dealing with any negative thoughts, just know that there's nothing wrong with you. For the longest time, I thought something was wrong with me. I mean, the same voice that helped me get better at fighting, telling me to do another rep, do it better this time. The second I went back to day to day life, it was just showing me all the ways that I was messing up. It was constantly analyzing me. I felt like I was being micromanaged, where I was just being told how this wasn't enough. You messed up here. You could have done better here. Even at a party, I could have relaxed. I'll be talking to people, and the second I thought to say something, the voice will pop up and say, "No, don't say that. That's dumb. Don't." But then now I'm standing there awkward, and then the same voice is like, "Say something. What are you doing?" And this constant stress and anxiety would build up so much that I actually started to get some rashes from just the weight of the stress. And I thought it was just something I just had to live with. I thought I just had to deal with it. This is just how I am. When things are good, make the most of it. And when it's not, that's kind of just what's normal. Until I came across this game, this really fun game. And I heard about it through Tony Robbins, but then I got to add my own spin to it because I really wanted to understand what was happening. And those little tweaks really changed everything. And that game is what I'm going to share with you in this video, because this game shows exactly why our mind is doing what it's doing in those moments. And you'll never be able to see your mind the same ever again. You'll never see the negative thoughts the same way. And the best part is you'll know what to do. You'll never feel out of control because you'll have this game in your back pocket. And be sure to stick around to the end because I'm going to show you how to use this game in different areas of your life. So now your mind stops being something that you need to fight against, and you get to use it as the tool that it's meant to help your life be and feel better. Now, even if you played this game before, how it ends is completely different. So approach this with an open mind. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you 3 rounds. After the 3 rounds, I'm going to now dive deeper into exactly what was happening so you get to really understand your mind in a way that you never have before. So the way each round is going to work is I'm going to give you a color. And in the room that you're in, you're going to look for that color around. I'm going to tell you how many things of that color to look for and how many seconds you have to look for those things. No cheating, don't pause, try to, keep it in real time, because that's the beauty in seeing how your mind works when this all ties together at the end. So for the first round, I'm going to give you 5 seconds. In 5 seconds, I want you to look for 3 things that are orange. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you find it all? Cool. Now for the second round. The second round, I'm going to give you 4 seconds. In 4 seconds, I want you to look for 4 things that are purple. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Did you find that? Nice. Now for the last one. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. In 3 seconds, I want you to look for 5 things that are pink. 3, 2, 1. Time. Did you find it? Now, if you notice, while I was counting down, you weren't thinking about the future and you weren't thinking about the past. You were just looking for the color pink. So much so that anything close to the shade of the color pink, you were like, that counts, so you could get it within the 3 seconds. And that's exactly how our minds work. And also, while you were looking for the color pink, you were ignoring all the other colors. You weren't looking for blue or brown or green. You were just so focused on pink. So that's something to also pay attention to. That's exactly what we're doing when we're in that negative spiral. Because anytime we enter a room, any room, we haven't been there yet to give it meaning. But depending on how we're feeling before we enter the room is what color we're going to notice. So it's like using the color pink, for example. If you were to enter a room after playing this game, you'll notice pink things right away because your mind was already looking for that. It's the same thing with the feeling. So the second we enter any room, if we're feeling frustrated, we're going to look for the color of frustration. That's when we'll start to feel like, what is this person's problem? Why is this person chewing so damn loud? What's wrong with these people? But then it could also work with good feelings. Like if you enter the room and you're feeling happy, then you'll start to look for happy colors. Oh look, this person looks like they're having so much fun. Oh look, they look so happy. I'm so happy to be here. Oh look, somebody brought a dog. I love dogs, so that would immediately like light me up. That's the main thing that's happening. Is your mind is constantly playing Where's Waldo, and the second it starts to find one specific color, it just keeps looking for that color no matter where you are. Because it's like the white Jeep theory, right? If you were to get a white Jeep, let's switch up the color. If you were to get a purple Jeep, if you get a purple Jeep, you would get purple because you thought nobody else got this color. I don't see no purple Jeeps. But the second you start driving it, because now your focus is on it, all of a sudden you're like, where are all these damn purple Jeeps coming from? Now I want to bring this back. It's not special anymore. But it's been there the whole time, just weren't looking for it. This gets to remind you, okay, anytime you notice that you're looking for any color that doesn't feel good, cool, I'm just looking for that color. Now, you want to take the same approach in looking for a better feeling color as we did with the game. Because you got to see, we got to build up to it. 3 things in 5 seconds, 4 things in 4 seconds, and then 5 things in 3. If we were to start off right away and I said, look for 5 things that are pink in 3 seconds, while I'm counting down 3 seconds, it would be like, Jesus Christ, it's too much. But in building it up, the mind started to realize, okay, this is what we're doing. We're looking for colors. We're waiting for the instructions. And it made it easier to go from 3 things to 4 things to even 5. Even if you didn't find all 5 things, your mind was looking for anything that was close to the shade of the color pink because it started to look faster. This is how you want to switch from negative thinking to feeling better thoughts. It doesn't even have to be positive, it's just feeling better. That's really all you're trying to do. Relative to where you are, what's a better feeling direction for your thoughts? Those are the colors you want to look for. And you want to build up into it. You're not forcing your focus in a way that puts stress on you. It's in the form of a game. That's the best part. Is you want to make it a game. The same way, hey, can you find 3 things? Hey, can you find 4? Can you find 5? That's how you want to approach it. When you notice, okay, like, damn, I'm really being negative towards myself. Okay, what are 3 better feeling things I could think of or look for? And as you start to build up that momentum, before you know it, an hour will go by and you will completely forget that you were even thinking that way because the mind is just so focused on what's happening now. When you were playing the game before, you weren't thinking about the future. You weren't thinking about the past. The mind is all about now. Now, 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 now. What are we doing now? How are we feeling now? What are we looking for now? And this is how you can use that to your advantage. So now to play this in different areas of your life, you want to notice what color were you looking for before in this area. So let's say work, for example. Let's say work hasn't been feeling the best. You've been feeling anxious, frustrated, overwhelmed. Cool. Now I know what colors I was looking for. And I know how these colors feel. Because you want to notice if you're looking for the color blue so that you can catch yourself when you're playing the game in that way. Because it's not all the time that we're going to look for the colors that we want. Sometimes without realizing it, we may be looking for the color red and we want to burn everything down. But it's cool because the second you're one step ahead of yourself and noticing, oh, these are the colors I usually look for. And now when I catch myself looking for these colors, you get to now think ahead. What colors would you like to feel in this space? What colors would you like to look for? And as you start to think ahead and think, oh, I would like to think of the color of appreciation. Just appreciate the fact that I have the job. Doesn't have to be your forever job if you don't want it to be. Or you could think of, well, I would like to look for the color of opportunity, just to see all the opportunities that are presented around me. So I'm not so fixated and caught up on how I don't want to be here anymore. Maybe what would help me out is looking for the color of opportunity. And you get to notice that color has a very specific feeling. And as you start to look for that color, you're going to start to notice that everywhere that you are. So you don't have to be at work to look for things related to work. And that's how you get to play this game. In every area of your life, notice what color you were looking for. And even if you're in an argument with somebody that you care about, cool. Once you cool down, right, relax, because when you're worked up, chances are you don't want to play this game. Who does? But then as you catch yourself after, okay, what color was I looking for? I was hurt, I was frustrated, I was angry. Great. Valuable information. I want to know that. Because now, what colors do I want to look for? And now you get to be steps ahead of yourself before you even see them again. So even if they still have a charge, you don't take that on because you're no longer playing the game the same way. You're now playing this game on purpose. So have fun with it. That's the most important part about this game, is to remember it's a game. Our mind is constantly doing this anyway. Why not do it on purpose? Why not do it in the way that we can use our mind and play Where's Waldo for where's the ways that we want to feel? I don't know what other way to replace Waldo with, but you get what I'm saying. It's a way to have fun with your mind rather than trying to resist it and fight against it. Without instructions, the mind kind of just finds a new color to look for. And now we get to remember to have fun in giving it a new color and just noticing how it feels, because you deserve to feel good. We all do. So let me know in the comments, what colors are you going to look for now? Because even just writing it down in the comment section will make it a lot easier for you to start to notice it around you. So it got dark around here pretty quick, so I'm wishing you an amazing night. If it's daytime by you, I'm wishing you an amazing day. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you later.